look as Mexican as I do and not be nervous right now, you know? The messed up part is I'm not even Mexican. I'm half Jewish and half Japanese. I should not be living in fear like this. I just feel like it's only a matter of time before I get picked up. And then they're going to be like detaining me. And I'm going to be like, no, you don't understand. I'm actually half Jewish and half Japanese. And there's going to be like 3 guys next to me like, yeah, me too, man. I'm half Jewish and half Japanese too. What are you doing, man? Is that right? All of us, man.
Oh, all right.
All right, welcome to the first episode of the audio-only version of Tall Boy Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Mike. Omar couldn't be here to record everything. It's okay. We wish him well. And we have a very special guest, Mr. Mark Kraus.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, Mark?
I came all dressed up, too. What
Yeah,
a
it's
shame.
true. He's in a very, very Armenian-looking tracksuit.
Yeah. I brought up... I mean, I was like spent all day in Glendale trying to put this thing together.
Yeah, dude. He even
all
shaved.
Adidas. Yeah, like you can't smell me, but just imagine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cologne going on, you know? Oh, well.
I'm about,
Oh, well.
I would say 8 feet away from you, right? 8
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
I can smell the Armani exchange. From
Yeah,
here.
that's it. That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I slicked back my hair and everything, dude.
There
You
you
guys know what you're missing.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's too bad. I'll take pictures. I'll put them on Instagram.
All right.
Don't trip.
Yeah.
Mark's got his Dodger hat. Did they win today? No.
I don't even, dude, like, I'm like all repping Dodgers, and like, I haven't seen a game all season.
Oh,
Like, honestly, like, when I had kids, it just like it just started dropping and dropping. I used to like go to Dodger Stadium at least. I'd probably go like 10 times. Like I'd see 10 games live or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then like when they Spectrum, that whole thing happened, like that I never had cable. So that kind of sucked.
you never stole it like everybody else?
Nah, dude, like I've thought about that. I really thought about that. But the reason why I haven't done that, because like, do you have that box? What's that called? Like the...
I allegedly did have the black box.
Yeah. Was it the cable one or was it the internet one? Because there's two. There's like like the stick, like the Amazon stick. What's it? Cody. That Cody thing. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't have that one.
You had like the old school 90s black box.
Yes. Allegedly, sorry.
Allegedly, yeah. Nah, dude, I remember that shit. Like, I had that when I was a kid. My dad got that for a minute. That was awesome, dude. The old school, the D-Scrambler. The D-Scrambler.
Yeah, don't
dude,
trip on that one.
Yeah, no, like now it's like the Cody sticks where it's like all streaming and you get everything. Mm-hmm. And I've thought about getting it. And the reason I didn't get it was because like that's all I would be doing. I know myself. I'd be watching every pay-per-view fight. That's all I would do. So that's why like I consciously had to make a decision to be like, I'm not getting that. Not at all because it's unethical. That
no, who cares about that? Yeah. It's the deal.
Yeah,
it's the deal that you're after.
It's completely about my lack of self-control. That's the real reason. Yeah, man.
Do you have that? You have an addictive personality?
Totally, dude. It's a problem. Yeah, and with everything, and that's like something that I've come to just understand about myself. Like I started smoking cigars like 2 years ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. Like I was saying, like you know, I have this real affinity for the Armenians.
Yeah.
So Adidas tracksuit, cigars. Yeah. You know, hanging out in front of Starbucks. I've done it all.
Yeah.
No, but. But the point is like for the addictive personality, like I just started smoking these cigars, dude, and the real reason was because I wanted to smoke cigarettes because I used to smoke cigarettes, mm-hmm. and then I stopped smoking cigarettes after I had like even long before I had kids. I switched to vapes back in the day before vapes got all high tech. Mm-hmm. They used to have like these vapes that just look like real cigarettes. Like that's the one I smoked, like the old school. This is like.
Those with all the chemicals in it for real.
Yeah, dude. Those are like gnarly. And I smoked those for years to stop smoking real cigarettes. And then after I had kids, I stopped smoking those. And I didn't smoke for a couple years at all. Nothing. And then like 2 years ago, I started smoking cigars so I wouldn't start smoking regular cigarettes. And then, like, I ended up I got addicted to cigars, dude. Like, I was just smoking cigars all the time, and they're expensive.
You just like tube-shaped things.
I guess so, dude. Like, I guess that's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, so I got addicted to cigars. Long story short, addictive personality. So now I've been trying to quit cigars for, like, the last year, and I've been on the fucking nicotine gum for, like, a year.
Oh, really?
So I'm addicted to nicotine gum now.
Isn't that, like, kill your taste buds?
probably does,
Oh, okay.
dude. Like there's like I'm sure it's all chemicals. Like it's just as bad for you as cigarettes, but like in a different way.
Yeah, because it says temporary on the.
It does. It says like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been pushing it, dude. And I'm trying to quit those now. Like, and it's like a process, man. Like I was on the 4 milligrams, I'm on 2 milligrams. Anyway, that's a long way of saying addictive personality. Yeah. So there you go.
Just go all out. Do the heroin.
Dude, like I've thought about that. That's why I want to try it. It looks awesome. You know what I mean? But I know that's like something like it's funny. I was talking to Sean Mahoney about this too. He's like, don't ever try crack, especially if you have an addictive personality, because that's it. Once you experience that like one time, like you're fucked. You know what I mean? If you have that kind of personality, and even if you don't, to a certain degree, you might be. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Sean Mahoney. He's a local LA comedian. Very, very funny from Rhode Island, right?
Yeah. Well, he's here like a couple months out of the year. Like he's got this whole thing worked out, dude, where he comes out to LA and just like does comedy nonstop. Yeah. And then he goes back to Rhode Island, like does his thing. But he's starting to like bridge the gap where he's like having stuff going on over there too. And
I've seen that.
He's got a lot going on, dude. He's a
very smart guy, very bright guy, and super funny. Crazy funny.
He's a character, man. Yeah. Like Fourth Wall, as you know, a lot of characters. You found a that's a good place to get podcast guests.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. All right, let's backtrack just a little bit before we start talking about all that.
Yeah.
Mark is a local comedian here in LA. Mark, where are you originally from?
Yeah, like really, like I'm from Boyle Heights, like East LA. I mean, when I was a kid, I lived in Baldwin Park. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
Where
all the freeways are, like next to. It's like the poor cousin of West Covina.
It's off the 105. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It probably is. I don't even know. It's like. I should know this, but I don't even know. But there's a bunch of freeways. That's where In-N-Out started. That's why In-N-Out started right there, because it was right by all the freeways, like converging, and like the original In-N-Out. That's like their one claim to fame. But that's a pretty solid claim to fame.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, but I really like Boyle Heights is where I consider home, and I've worked there now too. Like I lived in Boyle Heights, went to school in Boyle Heights, like when I was mostly high school, but then
So
I've been working there for like the last 15 years. I still work in Boyle Heights.
Oh, so you commute from the valley to Boyle Heights?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Dude, yeah. But luckily I have a fairly flexible schedule. But yeah, dude.
What do you do out there?
I work at a nonprofit community theater. It's called, Casa 0101. That's what it's called. It's in the heart of Boyle Heights. But it's a good spot, dude. We do a lot of good work. I've been there for 15 years.
What exactly do you guys do?
Like we do plays, but it's like a lot of them, it's really primarily stuff that's like resonant with the community. So it's like a lot of Latino stories, and in particular like the immigrant experience, like the Mexican-American immigrant experience, but just more like the Latino immigrant experience and like being like a second generation, those stories, we do a lot of original work around that. But we also do like like classic plays and stuff like that, but with like this idea of like doing classic work with, very diverse casts. So we'll do musicals and stuff like that. Like every year we do music, like a big production musical, but the cast is super diverse. So just like what did we do last year?
Grease?
We've never done Grease, actually. That's interesting.
Man, come on.
That. Yeah. Like certain things we haven't done like that. What was it? Oh, we did the Hunchback of Notre Dame. We did that. And it was like very high quality, like really high end production.
Did you play Quasi or no?
Actually, I was gonna reach out to you.
No. Nah, too buff, too tall.
Yeah. Too good looking. Come on, man. No, they got makeup. They got ways to make it work. Don't worry. Right. Nah, like I work. I'm the development director there, so I'm like responsible for raising money and stuff like that. But and then we do a bunch of like kind of more community-oriented programming. We do a lot of free classes for youth and acting and writing and musical theater and all this kind of stuff and singing. Like we've had kids come out of there and like have legit Hollywood careers now. I won't name drop unless you want me to.
Yeah. We'll save it for the video version.
All right. But anyway, no, that's what I do, dude. That's what I've been doing a long time. Nonprofit theater, it can be very frustrating at times, but yeah.
So basically, putting on plays.
Yeah. I could have just said that and saved you 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, please.
But I wanted to go into detail.
Yeah, please fill as much time as you need.
This is going to be your first 2-hour podcast because I can't answer a question in less than 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
I got to give you the whole backstory.
Okay. Mark, so you're from Boyle Heights, but you're not Mexican, right?
Nah, dude. Nah, I'm not. But I look like this.
Yeah, if because this is audio, Mark looks like you're very typical Mexican dude. He's got a Dodger hat, he's got long hair.
Yeah. I had to survive, dude.
He looks slightly drunk.
Yeah, I already feel it. But see, that's how you know I'm not Mexican. I'm half Japanese. Like I had 5 sips of a Coors Light and I'm already feeling it.
He got the little red dots on his face.
I'm already like tipsy, dude. You're gonna have to walk me home. But no, I'm not. Yeah, like it's just interestingly, Boyle Heights was primarily for like a Jewish and Japanese neighborhood in LA for a long time.
Yeah.
And then but it was like one of the most diverse neighborhoods in all of LA because it was one of the few places where non-whites could buy property, be property owners. So it ended up becoming like this really diverse little enclave. So it was like a lot of Latinos, but there were black people there. There were like Italians and Jews and Japanese. But this was like, in the 1920s and 30s and 40s and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then by like the 1950s, it was mostly Jewish, Japanese, and Mexican. And then like the Japanese and the Jews kind of left. And now obviously for a long time, it's been primarily like a Mexican community. My dad is Jewish, my mom's Japanese, and I turned into a Mexican.
How quickly?
Because I didn't want to get picked on, you know what I mean? So like I think my genetics just started evolving.
Yeah.
Like a chameleon.
There you go. Did they pick on you? No.
Nah, it's weird. No, a little bit for sure, dude, because like when you grow up around like Mexican kids and you're not Mexican and you happen to have an Asian parent, you're going to hear this a lot, like Chino Japonés. Yeah. So I got a lot of that.
Yeah, the basic ones.
Yeah. But I would always like be embarrassed about that. You know what I mean? So I would like try to like hold my eyes open bigger and shit so that people wouldn't notice.
Shit, I didn't know, dude. When I met you, I had no idea.
Oh, really?
I had no idea.
Damn, so it worked.
Yeah, hell yeah, it worked. It stretched them out. So
all those eye stretching exercises worked out for me.
Hell yeah,
dude.
So it was your dad or your mom that was Japanese?
Oh, my mom. But she's like a Japanese immigrant, like not like poor too. Both my parents poor. Obviously, that's how we ended up in Boyle Heights.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, my mom's like a immigrant. Like her English, she sounds like this, like, oh, hello, like that.
Oh,
like,
dang.
oh, thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you very much for coming. Because she's always worked as a waitress. And what she would do is like every time a customer left, she'd be like, thank you very much. That's that lady, dude. Like when you go to a Japanese restaurant, there's a tiny little Japanese woman, a server, and she talks like that. That was probably my mom.
Oh, okay, cool. And she was the one that picking you up, and that's how the other kids found out.
Yeah, they find out, dude. They find out quick.
Motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, dude. It was not cool to be Asian too in like Latino neighborhoods in LA because like they were mostly nerds. You know what I mean? Like the Asian kids like in those schools, except the Filipinos.
Yeah.
Like they were the kind of cool Asians,
Sort of.
Yeah. But like because there were enough of the Filipinos that they could like link up. And no one would mess with them because they were a little crew.
Yeah.
But like the other one-shot Asians, like there were no Japanese kids and shit
Zero.
like that. Yeah.
Zero.
And then the like few Chinese kids were just nerds that got picked on. So I was like, I can't identify with these chinos. Like I gotta do something. So like I did a bunch of like that's why I wasn't like that focused on school. Like I did like a lot of sports and I knew how to fight. Like that helped. Like I got since I was a kid, I could fight.
There you go.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's right. I think I've heard you in other interviews saying that you're actually a pretty good boxer.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like, I grew up next to a boxing gym, but it was like a rec center in Boyle Heights. Not in Boyle Heights. This one was in Baldwin Park, and they had like all these things. So I wanted to start boxing when I was like real little, but you had to be at least 8 to start boxing. So I started doing judo at 5, and like I was like very competitive in judo from like 5 to 10, and then I started boxing, and then I did that for years, like as an amateur or whatever. So it's funny though, dude. Like once you really know how to fight, you don't get into fights because people know you know how to fight. You know what I mean? It's like an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I've heard from a few guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, going back to the school.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to share that. Yeah, like if it doesn't even matter if you're Latino. If you're not Mexican, they are gonna pick on you.
Yeah, because you're not Mexican, right?
I'm not.
Like what like I'm gonna guess, dude.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna guess Guatemalan
Yes.
with like a touch of German from like maybe a grandfather 2 generations back or something like that.
Great grandfather.
That's a good guess, right?
Yeah, super great guess.
I pay attention to you, homie. Like I just from hearing you on stage and stuff, I remember that. But you are Guatemalan completely.
Yes,
on both
100%.
sides. Dude, that's interesting.
Both my mom.
Yeah, the Mexicans pick on the Salvis and the Guatemalans and shit. So you got a lot of that?
A bunch of that because I can't speak on the whole of LA.
Yeah.
But in the San Fernando Valley, like if you're going to school here, 98% of them are Mexican.
Dude, yeah, that's it.
Then 2%. Oh, maybe it's evened out over the years now.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up in the 90s, yes, that was the case. And then we did have one Vietnamese kid.
Yeah.
Tien.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah.
And then there was one little Filipino kid. That was it. Then
Damn.
me.
Where did you grow up here in the valley? Where?
Right here in Arleta.
Yeah, so born and raised. This you're
Born and
Arleta, born and bred.
Yes, sir.
That's
I bought a house here.
dude.
Yeah.
And you decided to stay in Arleta.
Yeah.
Because this is your hometown.
Yeah. I like
Arleta's kind of nice, dude.
It is. It's low key. Like there wasn't too many gangs.
Yeah.
If they were from other neighborhoods.
Yeah, you're sandwiched between Panorama City and Pacoima.
Anson Valley.
Anson Valley. But it's like a nice, like a little oasis.
Yes.
Surrounded by these ghetto ass neighborhoods.
I wouldn't say ghetto, but
Yeah, no.
I'll let others say that.
No, I take a lot of pride in being on the part of Panorama City that borders Arleta. I'm Arleta adjacent.
Yes.
I'm practically Arleta.
Yes.
But I am Panorama City, unfortunately. So I'm a social class below you.
Yeah. I feel I don't want to talk bad about that neighborhood, but yes, it gets a little rougher once you go down Roscoe towards the 405.
Yeah, no, dude, that stretch from like Van Nuys Boulevard all the way up to like Sepulveda, and then I don't know how far, would you say like Victory or like how far down that way? Or is it Roscoe? Just straight up Roscoe.
Like if you go up Roscoe towards the 405.
Oh yeah, that whole stretch, all that.
And on the way back, it's still.
Yeah, dude, yeah, that whole section, and I think that's why. Like Panorama City, it's struggling to like come up because that whole section right there.
Yeah, and I think there's just too many apartments.
Yeah, it's a lot of
way
apartments,
too many
dude.
apartments.
It's a lot, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like if say from the LA area, like if you live in East Hollywood, it's just as bad.
Yeah. I mean, not East Hollywood, honestly, but I guess it's because from Boyle Heights, East Hollywood to me is like, it's not too bad. What do you?
No, I'm just talking, just parking wise.
Oh, parking wise, yeah, for sure,
wise,
dude. Yeah. No, but let me ask you this: like, that's interesting. The Mexicans be picking on everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Asians, all the Central Americans.
It's like a test.
Yeah.
Like once they know that you can take it, then they accept you.
That's interesting, man. Like we both had to blend in. Did you ever pretend to be Mexican?
You know what? I didn't think it was a big deal until. Like we would take lunches to school, and then they'd be like, "Why are your beans black?"
Oh yeah, you guys have black beans. Yeah, and then little things like that.
Yeah, little things. Yeah, and then my accent was a little different.
Yeah,
they're like, "What the fuck?" You know?
Yeah, dude. That's interesting. I don't know why I keep saying "dude," but I think it's the Coors Light that's hitting me.
Oh hell yeah!
Like,
I got another one for right here if you want.
Dude, like I'm halfway through this one. I'm like, am I gonna make it home?
Yeah, this is the working man's beer.
Yeah, man.
We usually try a beer, but I don't know. We'll see if we get there.
Hey, for me, this is the first time. I've never had Coors Light, so this is exciting.
Coors Light's one of my favorites, especially the ones with the twist off lid.
Really? What's the difference between this and like the glass bottles for you?
The glass ones get hot.
I like that these stay cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does hold the. I like these too. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then the regular can. I don't know. They taste different. They taste more sour. These are a lot smoother.
They're very smooth.
Yeah,
and it's light. Yeah.
Nobody ever believes me, but yeah.
Now Coors Light sponsor this shit.
Yeah, for real.
It's like But yeah, man, like that's interesting that you've kind of had that experience, you know? And it's also interesting to me that, yeah, Arleta born and bred. Not a lot of people. You know what's crazy about Arleta that I found out after moving here? Because I've been in Panorama City since 2014.
Oh, damn.
Like we bought a house back then, me and my wife. Total fixer upper. Like I said, it's very close to Arleta. It's right on the border. But yeah, like interesting things about Arleta. The Back to the Future house is like pretty close. It's in Arleta.
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at.
Yeah, like I thought that was awesome because I love that movie. Yeah. It's like one of my all-time favorite movies. So of course, like when I found that out, like I went down there and I checked it out.
Yeah,
and just I bet that house, like people just pull up onto that house like
yes, they do. My buddy lived on that street.
Yeah. And just like there's always like tourists like that's the house. There's another house I think in like South Pasadena, like that's where
Doc's house.
Yeah, and like that. But it's crazy that Marty McFly's the main house is right here in Arleta.
Yeah, but that one, people live in that one, in the Arleta house.
Yeah,
people live there, so they understand.
Yeah.
But the one in Pasadena, it's like a museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not a residence.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is the one in Arleta right here. You could see the electrical lines behind it now. Yes. But in the movie, were they still there? Or
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe it was before, or they somehow removed it. I don't know.
It's been years since I've seen that movie, so I gotta like rewatch it and be like, oh yeah, that's still there.
Dude, all the Back to the Future 1 and 2 in particular, I love those movies. I love 80s, like 90s action adventure movies, like that, like whatever. Anyway, I'm telling you, like Indiana Jones, all that shit. I feel like that was a golden era of movies. Like they were like adventure films. Like they were super fun, you know?
Nah, dude, I like a lot of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Dude, Van Damme.
Yeah, Van Damme. Were you into Van Damme as a kid?
Oh, man, I loved it.
Dude, I love Van Damme, too. Like, I think I had a mild crush on him as a kid. Like, because he was very good looking, too.
Yeah, I don't know about that
one. No, that's where I'm coming at. Like, he was a handsome dude. And my 9-year-old self, like, took note. You know
and didn't succeed.
Yeah. I just thought he did that 360 kick.
Oh yeah, the roundhouse.
Yeah, like no one else was doing that.
Yeah, it's true.
Bloodsport, Kickboxer 1. Was he in Kickboxer 2?
I'm pretty sure there was.
There was like 4 of them, but I think in the sequels it wasn't Van Damme anymore. You know who it was?
It was Michael J. White. No,
it could have been at some. The one I know is that kid, the guy Cody from that show Step by Step. Sasha Mitchell, that's his name. Like the goofy, like nephew who lived with him in that show Step by Step. I don't know if you remember that show Step by Step. It was on TGIF.
I don't remember that one.
It goes like this: step by step, Dave.
Yeah,
not gonna sing it, dude. Anyway, whatever. I'm talking too much, but I love Van Damme. Double Impact, Time Cop,
Universal Soldier
with Dolph Lundgren.
Hell yeah,
dude. I love those movies. I don't know why.
Dude, I saw all of those in Spanish.
Really?
First, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Universal Soldier.
I loved Universal Soldier.
I thought it was great. And number 2. No, I thought number 2 was great too.
Was he in number 2 though, or was it someone else? Yeah.
It was somebody else.
Who was it? Was Dolph Lundgren in number 2?
No, it was like a whole new cast. Yeah.
I don't remember shit about that movie, but I remember liking it a lot. Yeah, that's funny, dude. So like when you first how old were you when you came here then? Or were you born here?
I was born here, dude.
Okay, but you just grew up in your house speaking Spanish mostly?
Yeah, because my dad doesn't speak any English to this day.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then my mom, she speaks English, but like, you know, just to help my dad out, like she only spoke Spanish around us. And yeah, so when we get home from school or when my dad would come home from work, you just put on the TV and whatever was on Telemundo.
So that's how you saw them in Spanish?
Yeah.
They were on Telemundo?
All the time. Azteca TV, yeah.
Yeah, and it was always, they were Van Damme movies or there were other stuff too?
The Terminators. I saw all the action films in Spanish first, and now as an adult that I pay for subscriptions, I've seen them in English.
So you didn't see them in English until like recently, more like since you were growing up?
Till I was like 18, 19.
That's
I'm
interesting.
35 now.
Yeah. No, I watched all that shit, dude. Like, I loved all those action films. Like that was like a big thing for me when I was a kid. Because my dad was like pretty cool that way, where he would let me watch whatever I wanted.
Yeah,
and but he would take me to Tower Records because you could rent movies there.
Yeah. I remember
and that was like a big thing for me. And I would pick whatever I wanted. I would spend like an hour choosing. I would always get. I had a total Van Damme phase, and I was always like a new Van Damme movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you ever see the JCVD movie? So this one came out probably like 15 to 20 years ago, but it was
Is it like a biopic?
no. But what's interesting is that it's self-referential. So in it, he plays an aging action star named Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah.
I've never seen it. No.
Yeah, you should check it out. And I think it's just called JCVD. So it's very like self-aware. And it ends up becoming an action movie. But it's all about him as an aged out action star named Jean-Claude Van Damme. And so it's like really true to life, but then it also ends up becoming an action movie. So it's very meta, I guess. But it was good, dude. It was I really like that movie actually. I almost want to go back and check it out.
No. I think I will watch that because that sounds right up my alley.
It's cool. It's really good. Yeah.
My wife hates all those movies.
Yeah. Like what do you guys watch together? What do you?
Like me and my wife right now, like we're really into Abbott Elementary. I don't know if you watch that show. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I know of it though. Yeah.
It's funny.
Oh really?
It's funny.
Okay.
A lot of the mockumentary shows, like The Office, Parks and Rec.
Yeah. I never
Stuff
really
like that.
watched Parks and Rec. I watched Office when it first came out. That was actually the first episode of The Office was the first TV show I ever bought on iTunes, and it was like when it first came out.
Yeah.
And that was a great show. But I actually stopped watching it by like the 6th season or something like that.
So you waited to get on Netflix?
No, even then I never went back and watched it. Like I watched like the last season, but I missed like the whole middle part. Like once Michael left, I just kind of like, I'll watch it at some point, I guess, and I never did.
Oh man, you gotta go back. Like it's good.
I know.
It's still
I know.
good. Yeah.
It was always good. Like I always loved that show, but I just like kind of like checked out at a certain period, and I never got around to going back and watching those. Like,
the one show I like because I've stuck around like when even when shows get bad. Like I don't know if you ever saw Mayans MC.
No, but that's like I know exactly what, like the biker gang, right?
Yes, that one. The first season's pretty good. The second one's okay, but then the rest of it's pretty trash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so cheesy. The writing is so lazy.
It was a spinoff of another show. What was
Sons of Anarchy. That one's good.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
But the Mayans one, are they more like Latino or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like the same kind of storyline, but
Exactly.
now with the new, I get it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's supposed to be its own thing, but like the thing is, casting is everything, right?
Yeah.
Like as you know, casting is everything, and then the main villain is like some drug lord from Mexico. It's supposed to be some drug lord from Mexico, but it's like a Puerto Rican actor that can barely speak any Spanish.
That's interesting that they always do that shit.
I don't understand it. Like,
yeah, it's like so lazy. Because like as if there aren't enough like actors that they could actually cast like a more authentically.
Yeah, exactly. Like he could have been one of the bikers, and I would have been fine with it because he's born and raised here.
Yeah,
and obviously he might not know Spanish that well.
Yeah.
But the Mexican head of the cartel, come on, dude.
Yeah.
And that's why Narcos is so good because casting is so spot on, and they have the accent down.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Pablo because the guy was Brazilian.
Yeah.
But everything else is really good on that show.
How many seasons was Narcos?
From the original series is 3 with Pablo Escobar, and then it's spinned off into other things.
Yeah, the cartel one, right?
The Mexican ones.
Yeah, but the original Narcos, like it was 3 what season did Pablo die?
He died at the end of the second one.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching it.
Yeah. The third one's good though.
Yeah, I should
really
go
good.
Back and check it out.
And then
that's where Pedro Pascal like got his name out, right? Like
no,
he was already pretty popular before that.
Yeah. He was on Game of Thrones as like the Viper.
Dude, I don't even remember him on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's the one that like spoiler alert, but he gets his head crushed by the mountain.
I don't remember that at all. And I watched all of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, he was already like was already up there.
Oh, I was sleeping on Pedro Pascal, man.
Yeah, dude.
I stopped watching I was watching The Last of Us. Have you seen that show? Like the zombie. That's like the one on HBO that he's on now.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
Here's a spoiler alert. I won't spoil it for you. But anyway, at a certain point, he's not on the show anymore. And I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. like he's probably the best part of that show.
Really? Damn.
The girl who's in it is also from Game of Thrones. I forgot the name. She was the weird looking little girl that like ended up like helping she was like late in the series. Anyway, whatever. Her name is Bella Ramsey in real life.
I don't know.
She has a weird face. You'll recognize her immediately. Trust me. It's like, oh yeah, that's that weird little girl from Game of Thrones. I'm gonna take off my jacket.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
My Adidas tracksuit jacket.
Do it up. Do it up.
Anyway, but yeah, man. All right, I feel like I took you off on this long tangent.
Nah, it's all good. That's what it's for, no?
Yeah. So what's up, man?
No, Sons of Anarchy was good. Mine was trash.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But that was just a long way to say that I don't give up on shows. And the one show I did give up on was The Walking Dead.
Oh, I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah.
Dude, when did you give up? I'm curious.
I was like it was right after Glenn got his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were just like, I'm done with this. Like, it was just, everyone loved Glenn, and they had to do something shocking. No one was expecting that. But they went too far when they killed Glenn like that. When they did him like that,
they should have killed him under that trash can.
They should have killed him.
Yeah, that's when he would have died with dignity.
Yeah. No, dude, like with the eyeball hanging out and shit. I remember that.
Oh yeah, when Everybody Hates Chris died.
Who's that? Which one is Everybody Hates Chris?
He plays Chris Tucker in the young version of Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh wait, he was in and Walking Dead.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember him. You're right.
Yeah, he got he got ripped apart by zombies.
Dude, like, but this is what really bothered me about that show. It's just that it was like, oh, they're safe now, and then oh no, like now they're not safe because it's the people, not the zombies, who are the real problem. They gotta get out of there now, and it's just this continual. Okay, now they're gonna have to find a new place, and then they'll be safe, and then just kind of on and on and on. Oh, we've got a guest. Hello.
Oh, is that Andy?
I think that's Andy. He's got a little monkey doll.
Yeah, my son coming into the studio right now.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's where like I just got like tired of The Walking Dead. It just was like endless. Like honestly, the first season, like they're trying to figure out how it all happened. Like they go to the CDC and they're trying to, and then that was really intriguing. It's like, yeah, how did this, like what happened? And then they just completely like forget about that after, and then it just becomes about, people are the problem. Yeah, and the zombies are just around, but it's like it's society, it's the social order, and them finding refuge, and then and then it gets disrupted because there's an opposing clan, and then it just on and on and on. Yeah. How many is it still going, or did it end?
They finally finished it, but they spinned it off into a bunch of other stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, and so everybody's basically still alive, and
oh really?
Yeah, it just got stupid.
Yeah,
like I would hear. So what I would do is I would just hear recaps on YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
And they're not judging the show; they're just recapping it.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, that's stupid."
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't. Spend that
How long
time.
did you keep up with the recaps for? Like up to what's? I mean, how many seasons has that even been on? Did it
I
go?
think like 9.
Yeah, that's too many.
Like 9, or I don't even know. Like it was on forever.
Yeah,
I thought they had canceled it a while back.
Yeah, and they did like these like prequel kind of things, right, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, the whole zombie thing, man, it kind of had its time. Like The Last of Us is kind of the newest one that I gotta say the first season was really good. Mm-hmm. It is worth watching. But yeah, I think that's where all these zombie apocalypse shows, they always hit that kind of point where it's just like, okay, now it's just about how they can't get along with these other groups of people, and it's just this endless like, oh, will there ever be social order again? And and yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah. I was tired of that one too.
Yeah.
I saw the Penguin recently. I thought it was pretty good.
I've heard a lot about it, dude. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the ending.
How many seasons was that?
It's just the one.
It was just one season, and it's done?
It's
one
done.
And done?
It's just the one, yeah.
Oh, okay. And it was good though.
It was, for the most part, it was good.
Yeah. What's his name? The Penguin, the guy who played the Penguin, the Irish. That guy.
Yeah. I forget his name.
Yeah.
But it looks nothing like him.
Yeah. I mean, they had to do a lot of Colin Farrell.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Phone Booth.
Yeah. Like it's funny like how much work they had to do to make him look like the Penguin. Whereas Danny DeVito, I don't think they had to do all that much work.
He looks the same.
He's the perfect Penguin.
Yeah, he can go back tomorrow and look the same thing.
Yeah, that was Did you watch the original Batman movies? Like,
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
That was the second one, right? Batman Returns.
I also saw those in Spanish.
Oh, really? Same thing?
Really? Yeah.
It's funny. Like we saw the same movies, but you watched them all in Spanish with commercials.
Yeah, that's true.
On Telemundo. Oh man. Anyway, I don't know how we got into TV shows. What do you guys usually talk about? Like, is it mostly comedians? A lot of comedians that you bring in, or just you kind of do more?
Just like I said, we had our buddy Spam come in.
Yeah, I remember telling me about that.
He had gotten out of prison. Yeah, like a good amount of comedians.
Yeah. How long was Spam in prison for?
He was there for 4 years. He got caught trafficking, I think, like 3 or 4 kilos of coke through state lines.
Dang.
And
which prison was he at?
One of the federal ones back in Maryland.
And there's no. Is it true that there's no parole for federal prison?
You know what? I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Like I only know that
You have to do all your time.
I don't know. I just know from a Tupac lyric. He's like, "Fed time won't see parole.
I don't
Imagine life as a convict. That's getting old."
Nah, I gotta ask him, but I don't.
Yeah.
I guess like you have to serve your time.
Yeah. What song is that? That's Life Goes On.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac. Yeah. But that's still, I've never looked into it. I just took Tupac's word for it.
Oh, okay. No.
That if you get fed time, there's no parole.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
I'm not sure how true that is. I'll ask him.
Let's fact check Tupac. Maybe at the time it was.
No, dude, but like I have all sorts of people here, you know. And then we usually just bullshit about whatever.
All right, cool.
There's never a set plan. I never have a list of things I want to talk about.
Oh, that's good.
And it's mostly like laziness on my part.
But you know what? There's something to that too, because like when it feels too, structured,
Oh, dude, it's never been me.
Yeah, it can not be good sometimes too. Like
some of the more earlier episodes, if you guys go back on YouTube and watch them, like you can tell we are visibly getting drunk as fuck.
Yeah,
yeah.
What happens? Like, does it hold up that, or does it get when you actually watch it? Does it like start to devolve after a while?
In the moment, you think like, "Oh man, this is gold."
Yeah,
and then you go back and listen to it, it's trash.
Yeah.
Like we can barely understand each other.
That's like when in my 20s smoking weed with people, with friends, and then like you're like, "Oh my god, this is gold." Why weren't there podcasts then?
Yeah.
Imagine if we recorded all that. And it's like, no, it's stupid.
Dude, in 2011, I went over the road because for those that don't know, I did truck drive.
Yeah.
And that first year, I did go cross country.
Yeah.
And there wasn't, or maybe Rogan was out there, but that was it.
Yeah.
And then there wasn't as many podcasts as there is today. So what I would do is I would download the episodes of Kevin and Bean in the morning.
Okay. Yeah.
And then listen to them the next day. And that was my podcast.
Yeah.
Because filling in 11 hours a day, it's tough.
Do you still truck drive?
Yeah, I do, but not cross country.
Wow. So you've been doing it since 2011?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. That's got to be hard. Like, I was thinking about that recently. Is the cross country the hardest?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
How far did you go? Like from where?
I did all the 48 states. Damn. So I didn't go to Alaska and I didn't go to Hawaii.
Wow. Man, and like, is the way it works, like you work for a trucking company?
Yeah.
And those are sourced by like big vendors or whatever like that?
Yeah, like say Walmart needs 20 trucks.
Yeah.
Like the company I work for, like, I got 20.
So Walmart's they don't have their own trucks really.
Yeah, now they do. But back then, no.
Oh, wow. Man, and what about Amazon? Probably has their own trucks.
Oh, yeah, they have. Or no, actually, they have like almost no trucks of their own.
Those are all like third party, but they're branded Amazon.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I know. They did that with a lot of the the regular delivery drivers too, right?
Yep. So if you see an Amazon van, they don't actually work for Amazon.
Yeah, they're like independent contractors. Yes. Yeah, so they started doing that. But no, the trucking thing is kind of fascinating to me because, like. Yeah, I mean, how many hours a day are you driving typically? Like when you're doing cross country?
Oh, dude, you're doing 10, 11 hours.
And where are you sleeping?
In the truck.
Always? Like they won't give you a hotel, nothing.
Unless it breaks down, no.
So you're just like in the behind the main cab. There's always like a sleeping setup.
Yeah, there's a bunk bed.
And do you drive with a partner, or is you?
Yeah.
Always? You always drive with somebody?
Well, that first year, yeah. That's how that company set it up.
Yeah, but then once you're up, you've been doing it for a while. You're on your own.
You can go on your own, but it's like being alone by yourself for too long. It's not good for you.
Yeah, like it starts to get to you, like to your head and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you start talking to yourself.
Damn. Imagine being like in solitary confinement.
And yeah, I was about to get to that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I can't. Like I already do that. Like have full on little arguments with myself.
Man,
Yeah, I can only imagine those guys.
dude, it's like, yeah, it's not natural. So like if you're driving 11 hours, you drive with a partner and you just like alternate what, like
Yep.
half and half, basically.
Yeah,
And then you sleep at the same time together in the bunk beds?
no. So one drives, one sleeps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially do you not stop at all then?
Yep.
And you're just switching back and forth and you're just going nonstop?
Yep.
Except for when you got to use the bathroom.
Yeah, obviously.
And then where do you use the bathroom?
Truck stops.
But like if there isn't a truck stop, you just pull over on the side of the road?
If you got to take a piss, yeah.
Yeah? And
then
then
like-
shit on the side of the road?
Nah, I've never have. No, to me it's disgusting, and I take the bathroom very serious.
Do you know anybody who has?
Yes, there's a bunch of guys.
A lot of guys do that. Like,
A lot of guys do.
do they bring
yeah.
a shovel with them? Do they bring a shovel? Like, do they dig out a hole at least?
And
Or they just shit and run?
I think they're just shitting and taking off. Yeah.
Dude, what happened to the basic decency?
Man, like I said, you lose your mind after a while.
Yeah, but even with a partner?
No, with the partner, you just tell them like, "Hey, dude, I gotta use the bathroom." So,
No, but in terms of like losing your mind, like if you have a partner, does that? But they're sleeping, so how does that work?
I guess so. I never really thought about it too much, but like, there are like breaks in between when you're waiting on a load.
Yeah.
So you talk to them then.
Oh, okay. But like so the isolation isn't more when you're driving on your own.
By yourself. Yep.
And but when you're driving on your own, are you doing cross country or are you staying? Is it usually within like?
I don't know. It depends. A lot of guys do go on themselves.
Yeah. So what about you when you were doing solo stuff? How far were you going?
Oh, not that far. Because once I left that first job,
Yeah.
I just been local for the most part.
Oh, really?
I'll go to Vegas and back.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
probably the
like,
furthest.
what's your work week look like?
Or right now, so I'll take off like at 2-3 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's like normal. Is that like
That's normal,
usually how
yes.
it works?
yeah.
2 or 3 in the morning.
Mhm.
So what time do you go to bed?
I get 8.
Like consistently.
Yeah.
So tonight you're gonna be going to bed at 8.
No, because I have the weekends off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what time do you go to bed on the weekends?
9.
Yeah, you. Really,
9, 10. Yeah, I'll sleep in till like 8. You know,
Yeah.
it's nice.
but otherwise you're getting up at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, 2-3 in the morning. I'll be on the freeway by 4 or 5 at the latest. After I pick up, and I'll go from the LA area down to San Diego.
Like on a regular basis, like
Yes.
on a regular every day. Wow.
Yeah, and on the way back, I'll pick something up.
Yeah. And this is how long you been doing that for?
This is pretty new.
Yeah.
So within the last 6 months, because like that's what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Like you haven't seen me at the open mic.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
what
I- and
exactly happened?
I hate that happened, but
Yeah.
yes. So back in January,
Yeah.
we lost the contract, or the company that I worked for consistently.
Yeah.
They lost the contract with Budweiser,
Yeah. Oh, that's a
And
big one, obviously.
that's
right?
huge, yeah.
Yeah.
and they're the ones that would give me the most work.
Yeah.
And so they just let us all go, and now I have to find my own loads. And
How does that work?
You go through brokers, you call around,
Yeah. So
Who's
you're kind
got
of
what?
like an independent.
100% independent.
Oh, so and this just happened recently.
Yes,
So this is why like you've kind of stepped back a little bit from like,
comedy, just
yeah,
because I can't rely on a set schedule anymore.
Wow.
Because that company would do everything like, hey, tomorrow we got XYZ loads. Which
Yeah.
ones do you want?
Yeah.
I'll do this one.
So it's just like super inconsistent now.
Yeah. So now I got to work twice as hard to do the same thing.
Oh my god, because you got to get all your own
Yeah.
stuff. So how do you even like work all that out? Like to get gigs or whatever you call them. Like what do you call them?
Broken loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just call around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a load board online, and
Yeah.
they have it posted. They have a number or an email. You email and call, and that's like a whole like second job, you know.
Whereas before, are you making more per load now that you don't have to go through the
Yes.
broker at least?
Yeah, you are, but it comes at a cost.
Yeah, because you're doing twice as much work, and you're doing an office job, and you're doing the actual work.
And I'm doing accounting, and I'm doing everything. Yeah. So you come home and you're tired, you know.
You gotta like do all this stuff, office work.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. So I don't like my mic was at 8, you know.
Yeah.
And I like that one. Yeah. But it's been tough. Like you want to spend time with your kids. You want to do all sorts of stuff, but
No, I feel you, man. Like it really is hard. Like when did you start comedy?
October of 2023.
Okay, yeah, I mean it hasn't been too long. And you were like starting to roll a little bit. You were doing some shows and stuff.
Dude.
And then that's when this shit happened, like
then this shit happened, yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man.
So I'm trying to like get it. I'm still trying to manage it,
Yeah.
To where I can get into a rhythm and then I can make time for comedy again.
Yeah.
Because I like, dude, like it really is a passion of mine. I like it,
Yeah.
I like hanging out with you guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, and you live so close to the Fourth Wall NoHo. Is that the main one you would go to?
That's the only
one you go to? That's a hell of a one to go to, though.
Yeah.
Like, because honestly, what I really love about that place is that they're open to everybody. Like a lot of people outside of that Fourth Wall NoHo, like especially like more on in the West Side, and they look at the Fourth Wall NoHo as kind of like, oh yeah, it's too extreme and
I don't know
and edgy and whatever like that.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, and that's the thing about that place, Fourth Wall NoHo. I've seen people like go in there and do just super clean stuff, and everyone's open to it. It's like, all right, cool, you could do that. And then if people want to do something that's extreme or whatever, they could do that too. And everybody's open to it. Yeah. Whereas when you go to like these other spots that are like a little more woke or whatever, like, if you do clean stuff, they're like, oh, good, that's appropriate. But if you try to do anything edgy, they just shun you. Like they just shut you down, like, and that's so like antithetical to what comedy is about to me, because it really should be about like, you can say whatever you want, and as long as it's funny, and that's the point, and it's not coming from hate. Yeah. Like, I think that's important too. Like, for sure, if you're going to be doing like edgy stuff to be hateful, then it's not comedy. It's just hate speech, But people at Fourth Wall know it. Once in a while, you'll get some like people that's just like, all right, like it's just a little too much. Like there's no jokes behind it. It's just,
it's just saying shit.
Yeah, they're just saying shit. And everybody, and Fourth Wall NoHo, to Fourth Wall NoHo's credit, isn't going to laugh at that because it's not funny. They're just being edgy for the sake of being crazy or whatever. So that's where I feel like Fourth Wall NoHo is like special. Like sometimes I got to get away from there a little bit, because what happened to me, I'm not going to lie, is like I started getting like more and more pushing the edge because I could do it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's allowed. So like, hell with it. You know what I mean?
My brother just walked in.
Hey, what's up, man? Join us. Brian. This is your brother? Oh,
yeah, my brother.
Nice to meet you, man.
We're just doing audio only because.
Yeah.
So see if you can't find a phone for that other mic and you want to jump on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, my brother just got home from his shift at CVS.
Oh yeah, dude. Damn, man, you guys work, yo. Like that. It ain't no joke. Like, but I respect that. That's like real work. It's not easy, man. Yeah. Fuck. Anyway, Fourth Wall NoHo. That's.
And I was gonna ask that too. Like, where does all this hate for minorities come from?
Oh, from me?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
it's like I just see what's happening to our beautiful country, and and then I just gotta find. Like, I started asking myself, like, why? Why is it all going to hell like this?
Yeah.
And then so the first thing that came to mind, I was like, oh yeah, obviously minorities. Nah, like it's funny.
But hold on, it's funny that you say that, because there was a guy that he was from Reno. I remember him specifically saying he was from Reno.
Yeah.
And he was just saying shit to say shit.
Yeah.
And I was
exactly.
like, man, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah. No, that's like if.
Like you, I can tell you're attempting a joke.
Yeah, no, totally.
That guy was just
no, and that's the point. I think it's more like it's just fucking around. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's really what it is.
The one that kills me every time is that swimming pool joke that you had.
Which one was that? Like, I don't even. Is it okay? Tell me if this is it. It said. I was talking about, the Black Lives Matter movement and basically that, there's so much emphasis on police brutality, but like that's not even what's killing black people. You know what I mean? Like what's really killing black people is Popeye's chicken. Popeyes has killed more black people than the police, crack, and swimming pools combined.
No, it wasn't that one.
Okay, I don't remember what it was, dude.
Yeah,
but that's the only one I could think of. Yeah, that's pretty out there.
It was probably the one of the first times I had seen you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you had said like, "Oh man, we got to talk about the real thing killing black people."
Yeah,
swimming pools.
Okay, that's what it was. All right, well, it was related to that. No, it's funny, man. Like all that shit. It's I'm just fucking around. I don't really.
And nobody with half a brain would
think like, I really think no, and that's what's annoying about like when you go to like those more woke spots that people
Where are these places? Because
West Hollywood, like there's this place called No Bad Mics. Like like nowhere have I been treated more poorly and misunderstood than at that place. But there's other ones too that are kind of like along those lines. But no, that's the thing. I get it. And weirdly, I've been kind of pulling back from that kind of stuff. Cause like at the end of the day, like you don't want to punch down. Like you do want to punch up, and you don't like I had a joke, about, and I did end up posting it. It was about Karen Bass. Whatever.
Which is terrible, but
but it was basically this. Like, remember when the fires happened?
Yeah.
And I won't even say the joke, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But like I did a show and it was like 99%, like almost all Latino audience. And but there was like one black woman in there, And I was going to do this Karen Bass joke, which is whatever. Like, which if it was like a mixed audience, it would have gone great. And it would have worked in this audience, but I didn't want her to feel singled out, where it's like if everybody laughs at like a joke that's kind of like, messing with black women, and there's only one black woman in the audience and everyone else is laughing, then she's going to feel singled out. And I would feel really bad about that. So like in moments, I ended up not doing that joke, and I'm glad I didn't, because I don't want people to feel bad. You know what I mean? Like that's actually the truth.
Was it Rose?
Rose? The girl?
Yeah.
No, this was like a random show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so happened to be. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, this wasn't a mic. Yeah. This was like a show.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, so whatever. It's something I've kind of like, I'm starting to understand. Like, even if I know my intent, and my intent, I swear, is never to make anyone feel singled out or bad or like put down. You got to read your audience. And if you think it's going to it could be interpreted that way, then you're better off just not doing it, So like with me, with the Fourth Wall NoHo, when I would do those like over the top fucking talking shit type jokes, like the swimming pool or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I did it knowing that everybody in the room knows I'm fucking around,
Yeah.
But it's true that if you go to a different spot and you think people are going to like not know that, then you probably shouldn't do it, because that's how they're going to take it. And if you have enough awareness to know that they're going to take it that way, then don't even bother. But overall, that was part of like me being at Fourth Wall NoHo too much and just like getting too comfortable. Cause like I know that everybody knows that I'm just fucking around. So then I could say whatever I want. And then sometimes it's over the top.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of what happened. And I recognized that and I started pulling back.
Yeah.
And like besides like, that it's weird. There's a time and place for it, I guess. But I think as you like, if you want to like, for me, growing as a comic means actually doing stuff that has broader appeal, because I know how to do stuff that flirts with controversial. Because I did that almost exclusively for like because I've been doing comedy for 2.5 years now. I know that sounds kind of stupid, because I'm like talking all this philosophical shit about like comedy and my progression and all this stuff. Yeah, but really like the first 2 years, I feel like I did all the controversial shit. And I think it's fairly common, because part of what's exciting about comedy early on is that, wow, all this stuff that you can't say in real life because it'd be totally inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
like now there's a space where you could actually say it and people know what you mean and there's a freedom in that and it's kind of intoxicating. So I think that's part of why I leaned very edgy, like at least that first 2 years. But then I upset enough people where I started I don't want to upset people. And if I know that something I say is going to upset them, I have to have a really good reason for doing it. So if I'm going to do something that's controversial, I have to really believe in it and then hold it. Because that's turning into my reason for doing something that is controversial only because there's like a real point I'm trying to make and I really believe in what I'm saying. And then it is worth it if people... It's like if they get offended, then that's on them. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying what I need to say. But before it was more about like just, wow, I can say whatever I want. That's cool. Like, and especially if I knew I was in a place with people who understood it, none of it was, I was just fucking around. It was just jokes. Then it really freed me up to just say that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah. And you know what? You guys keep mentioning that there's these sensitive ass mics, right?
Yeah.
But like I've been really, I guess, blessed that I haven't encountered them. So I've gone to the fourth wall.
Yeah.
I've gone to the fourth wall a lot, and I like the chaos of it.
Yeah.
I really, really like that.
Yeah.
And people say crazy shit in there. And then I also, when it was the third wheel, I would go to the third wheel.
I've never been there, but I heard it's like that.
It's very similar. Very similar.
Yeah.
And then there's one in Pasadena. I forgot what it was called.
There's one in Pasadena? I didn't know that. Did it close?
No. It's at a bar.
Oh, okay.
And then they do an open mic in the back. I'll get you the info. They still do it because I see the guy.
It's not the Mix, is it? That place?
No. Some guy named Ruben runs it.
What's his last name?
I don't know, but his handle is Rube Dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Funny guy.
Yeah.
And then actually, Christian Saragosa told me about that one.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Christian's a cool dude. Yeah.
Oh, he's a super cool guy.
Yeah.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, he tours and he's out there. Like,
he's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that one's in South Pasadena. That one's really cool.
Is it the Barkley?
Yes, that one.
Oh, okay. I've never been to that one.
Yeah.
What night is that? Is it like Thursdays or Wednesdays?
It's Wednesdays, I think.
Like at 8:00 or something.
Yeah.
That's why I've never gone. I can't do any mics between like 5:00 and 10:00.
Yeah,
because the kids.
Yeah, I have the same issue.
Yeah, so that's cool that your wife like gives you like a little bit of freedom to do that.
Yeah. Like I've gone to that one like twice.
It was cool though. It was good.
Yeah, super cool. Hold on.
Oh man.
1 second. I'm gonna pause this. Gotta take. All right. Yeah, it's recording again.
All right. We're back.
Commercial break.
But anyway, I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about like open mics and stuff, I guess. Yeah, but that's it, dude. No, that's cool that your wife is like supportive and gives you the space to do all that. No, that you have to have that, honestly, like to make it work if you're married and stuff. Because I'm married and I have kids too. We're like in a very similar situation that way.
Yeah, yours are just a little bit older, but yeah, very, very similar.
No, I mean it's, you know what's cool though, like with being on the road with you, if you could work it out so that you could like hit mics in like other cities and stuff like that when you're out there.
That's the thing. Like I don't go. I'm home every day.
Yeah.
I'm home every day.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
What time do you get back usually?
Like at 5.
So, but you start at like what time? You leave at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have to sacrifice the morning, so I'm back at that time.
Damn.
Yeah, because a lot of guys like they're local, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But they'll go out and they'll sleep in the truck all week to make appointments and stuff like that. Like shipping is a very disgusting business. The whole point to start comedy was because I feel like AI is gonna take over and I don't have to drive anymore. Or I won't be able to drive anymore.
Yeah.
And I want to have some sort of backup plan. And I had been wanting to do this for about 10 years before I started.
Yeah.
And I felt like I always made like my friends laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I felt like I had something to say.
The show that we did together, that was your first show, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. It was a historic moment for me. Because this is Mike Kroll's first show. You brought a lot of people came out, man. You got a lot of like supporters. People, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, my friends are cool as hell.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, are you really worried about that? Like,
yes.
Do you see that happening? What's the timeline?
Look, I'm 35 now.
Yeah.
I would need another 30 years
Yeah.
in this industry, and I think it'll last maybe 15.
So within 15 years, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Like, well, then you started at just in time.
Yeah,
You
or
know?
in 15 at least, the long distance stuff is going to be gone.
Yeah.
And then another 5-6 years after that, they'll
Smaller.
they'll take all the major clients.
Wow.
So we'll be like,
So was Waymo like the first thing?
oh, fuck Waymo.
Yeah.
Fucking bitches. Like, I get excited when I'm on Instagram and I see people vandalizing the Waymos. Yeah, not that I do it.
Yeah. You know those little, what are those things called? Like the ones that deliver the food?
Yeah, those two little robots.
Yeah, I want to kick one over.
Yeah.
So bad. Like, but they make them purposely cute. I know it's on purpose because then so that you don't kick them over.
Yeah,
But you got to look past that and just kick them over.
Yeah,
That's what you got to do. Like, don't let them fool you.
They're not so common here in the valley, but I know I've seen them in Hollywood all the time.
Oh yeah, they're all over Hollywood, man,
Yeah,
and no one kicks them over. Like, what are they doing? They're right there.
Well, they've been stolen.
Yeah.
They've been stolen.
They've been kidnapped.
Yeah, the homeless dudes. That's the one good thing they do.
Yeah, they bust them open, take the food out.
Yeah, dude, have you seen what happened?
Yeah.
So there was a crackhead lady, right?
Yeah.
They found her in some tent with some guy.
Yeah.
And then these two German shepherds were eating both of them.
Oh my god, they're both dead.
They're both dead.
So they were at like overdose or something, or what happened?
Either that or the dogs killed them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
German Shepherd. It's always a German Shepherd. Dude. There's some evil.
I know.
dogs like that.
You just have you need a lot of time with those dogs. If you're thinking about getting a dog and you're gonna get one of those things, make sure that you don't have a full-time job. Wow. Because that dog is your full-time job.
I had a joke about this. I kind of dropped, but it basically went like that German Shepherds are like the most racist dogs. Like, because like throughout history, whenever there was like some heinous shit being done, that was like the one dog that was always down to do it. You know what I mean? Like the Holocaust, like Jim Crow South, always a German Shepherd. You know what I mean? In every picture.
Yeah, nah.
But no. And then the other part of it is like they're German Shepherds. I've never seen them shepherd anything but blacks and Jews. So that was too far, so I had to drop that.
Yeah.
But I totally. But that's an example of a fourth wall no ho joke. Yeah. That's not gonna work anywhere else.
That's the thing, like, but that's what I love about that place. Mm-hmm. Like there's something twisted in my mind.
Yeah.
That I like chaos.
Yeah.
Man, it's I don't know.
No, that is what's great about that place.
It's hard to describe.
Honestly, like if you had to only pick one, like I kind of feel that way too. If I could only go to one mic, that would be one of them. Maybe the cafe too. Because the cafe, you know where you did the show? That's the cafe.
Oh yeah.
Because they have mics over there too, and that one's a little more tame. You know, it's a little more middle of the road, but you get both. You know, so it's a little more balanced. So I've come to like that place a lot. But I've always liked Fourth Wall NoHo. So I like the balance of the two of them. I mostly just go to Fourth Wall and Fourth Wall NoHo, and then sometimes I'll go to the Hollywood Comedy just because I need like a little bit of variety. And it's funny to me that when I go to the Hollywood Comedy, people there think that place is like a little bit on the edgy side.
Where's that one at?
That one's on Melrose. So it's like the same kind of thing slotted, and it's a copy of the Fourth Wall. They completely copied the format. Like all these spots did.
I bet they did.
Like no, I'm pretty sure that Joe started the whole slotted thing in LA. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to like say it 100% because maybe it existed in some form or not, but at least in LA, that became a thing because of Fourth Wall, and then the Hollywood Comedy literally just copied it like everything, and then they did it over there. So that place, but it's all right. The only thing I like about that place is that it's an alternative because sometimes too much Fourth Wall is too much, and it's nice to be like kind of like when you go to the Barclay. It's like it's at least it's something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what I can see that.
But it's just funny to me because the Hollywood Comedy for me is like the most woke place I go. And for a lot of people who go there, like that's their Fourth Wall NoHo. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then the places that they go that they're used to, which is like No Bad Mics, which is in West Hollywood, and it's probably one of the most woke mics.
Really?
And then there's other places like that I've never even been to, like Tao. It's like a women's very like LGBT friendly mic. And
really, yeah, because dude, like when the trannies do come to Fourth Wall, like they make me nervous, dude.
Dude, I don't know if you were there when Troy, like I was there when Bert Hung kept calling this trans woman like a tranny.
Yeah.
You know, and she got very upset by it, right? Whatever.
Was that really tall redhead one?
No, it was different. She was Asian.
Oh, okay,
and then, she goes up on stage and she's like, calling a transgender person a tranny is like calling a black person the N-word. It's the same. She said that.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, dude, she shouldn't have said that. Because then we were like, nah, it's not. And then, and she was getting all upset, and then she started like talking during people's sets and like, no, you can't say that, and like really getting like that.
Oh, man.
And then Troy basically just called her out and say, hey, listen, like you can't like be interrupting people during their sets.
Yeah.
Like these are basic things. And she got upset and like walked out.
Good.
And but then I felt bad. I know. And I was like, hey, listen, like no, because she felt singled out. And because no one said anything, and Troy just called her out.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually went out and I talked to her. I was like, hey, listen, no one's trying to single you out here. Like, trust me, like those are really like. Bert, he meant well, because this is what he said that upset her originally. He was like, you almost fooled me. I was hitting on you earlier. And she was really offended by that. So, but we know Bert Hung well enough to know that in his mind that was a total compliment. That's how he meant it. But I try to explain like, yeah, this is how he is. Like he really wasn't. Yeah,
isn't he autistic?
Bert?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, I never even thought about it.
I think so. I think he is.
Dude, there's got to be an explanation.
Not to excuse him.
Yeah. But no. Like, so anyway, I went through all this. Like, I talked with her for a long time, and just like, hey, I know it's tough. Like, there's all these other mics. Like, you walked into probably the most extreme one without knowing it, because she didn't know, she had never been there. And I was like, but like, really, nobody here is really coming at you with hate or anything like that and all this. And then she was like, okay, thanks, and then she left. And then she fucking came back to get sushi, and then
next door?
Yeah, and then Troy comes out, and then he started like coming and getting in on her, like, man, if you're gonna be coming up and like saying all this shit, like kind of getting in her face a little bit. And then it was like, oh my God, I just spent 20 minutes like apologizing to this person. Then he just came out and just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Troy.
And then she was all pissed off and then left. I'm never coming back here. Like, good.
Yeah.
But like, it was just funny, man. And then I was like, dude, why did I even bother? Like, why am I, I think it's because like, I know because I had been singled out like that at a woke mic where the whole crowd, but they were mean to me. Like, it wasn't like here, no one was really mean to her. Like over there, they were like fucking being dicks to me,
What do they, like,
dude,
saying
like,
what?
like there's like this like little twink guy, and he was just talking all this shit. And then I told him, and I actually wrote a joke about it. I posted it, but basically about this whole experience, like he was just nasty, dude. I know I had been going there for a while. This is No Bad Mics, and I knew that this guy didn't like me, but I found out later that it was like really extreme. Like he like was talking shit behind me about my back all the time, and like just all this shit. Anyway, like there was one mic we did, and like basically, long story short, like he was talking shit. So I said, man, those are some big words coming from a little twink. I said that. And then
good.
And then he gets up on stage and he's like, everybody knows that when you say twink, you mean faggot. Like that's how you say. Yeah. And he was trying to like, no, you're just a dick, bro. It has nothing to do with your sexuality. And you're just fucking trying to like make it about that. And it's not about that. It's because you're a little shit talker and you're getting put in your place, But anyway, I did a joke, and the way the joke went is that like, so he says that, and then I say this in the joke. I was like, and I was in shock. I was like, man, like I couldn't believe it. This dude can read minds, But I wasn't really meaning it that way, but he was just like a fucking dick, dude. And anyway, after that, I actually stopped going there because it's just not worth it. Like, if you go in a place where everybody hates you, you're not going to be able to get anything.
Yeah, because like once you try it in front of a crowd, like a real crowd, they're gonna reward you.
Yeah. No, it like it's funny because like I did that joke and it works in front of a real crowd, like.
I bet it does.
But yeah, no, I remember he was dude. But it was him and all his woke friends. And they were all taking his side, even though he was out of line and he was a dick, But it's just, it's, I don't know.
Like, all right, so like, there was actually the day that we recorded with Troy, there was a tall redhead tranny, right?
Yeah.
she had gone to the fourth wall, and she said her piece.
Yeah.
And like it threw it, man, because this is a big one. It just threw me off my game.
Yeah.
And then I go up, because she had said something about that we should be able to use the bathrooms. I don't know why you guys are tripping.
Yeah.
And then I go up there, I'm like, oh, it's because like dudes like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh my god, I see his face.
Yeah.
Just shut down.
Yeah.
And then like his two friends were pissed off too.
Oh, he had friends with him?
Oh yeah,
Oh shit.
some female friends. I wasn't gonna get jumped, but
Yeah.
I can tell that guy was pissed.
Yeah. Did he say anything after? Or?
No.
No? But they were just upset or whatever.
Yeah, he was visibly upset.
Yeah.
But look, like, imagine this 6'4",
Yeah.
like long hair redhead dude in a green like dress.
Yeah. Going into the fourth wall, no. Why are you wearing a dress? You know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's still strange to me. Like maybe I'm just so old.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to conform. I'm not. I thought I was open minded, but when you see him up close and personal, it's like fuck, dude. Like this is a lot. You know.
I mean, it's just like it's funny. Like I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. That's really how I feel about all that shit. It's like people live your life the way you want it. But Dave Chappelle made a good point, which is this. It's like, to what extent, this is his words, and he got in trouble for this, but I think it's a valid point. Like, to what extent do I have to be a participant in your identity?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's a fucking great point. It's like, you can be you, but once you start imposing like onto me like how I need to see the world, then it becomes problematic with anything. Like whenever you like coerce somebody into having to adopt your belief system to benefit you, whatever that is, then it becomes problematic. Nobody wants to be forced that way, Like you could apply that to anything, religion, right? Like if you're a Christian and you're devoutly Christian, if you go around expecting everybody to be Christian like you, then that's a problem, And I guess that's a little bit of a bad example because trans people aren't going out there saying I'm trans and you to be trans too.
Yeah.
It's tricky, dude. It's tricky,
Yeah, it's strange. And the thing is, man, I am gonna blame my background. Like I grew up in the 2000s.
Yeah, different time.
Yeah, a way different time. And
it's amazing how much it feels like it's changed in just 20 years or whatever, right? Where
Big
all these
time.
things, they 2000s wasn't that long ago.
No.
And now it's a very different landscape, but I suppose it's always like that. Who knows 20 years from now, people are going to be like, oh, those trans people are so backwards. They need to get with the times.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
Yeah.
And some other shit. We're all fucking, I don't know.
Get straight.
Centaurs now. I don't know. Maybe it's that. It could be anything. I don't know.
I don't know, but I just remember back in the day, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they knew they were weird and that was it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's such a touchy topic. It's not even worth.
Yeah.
Honestly, like my general philosophy is like, look, people should just be allowed to live their lives the way they want to live their lives, as long as they're not hurting other people and whatever they're engaging in is with consent with them and the people they're engaging with, and then do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. Like that's generally how I feel.
That's true.
So whatever.
Yeah, we'll drop that one.
All right, yeah, let's
yeah, because it's a sensitive subject. And
yeah.
Like I agree for the most part, but
Yeah,
man, these motherfuckers, dude, they got to take a back seat and just chill. Yeah, a lot of you fuckers.
Yeah, but I feel that way about a lot of people in general. Like people are just like taking up so much space and want to dominate the conversation. That's the one thing I agree with, and that has nothing to do necessarily with trans, but just generally, I feel like in our day and time, there's a lot of people that just want to like dominate the conversation.
That's true.
Anyway,
so you say how long you been doing comedy at this point?
yeah, like 2.5 years, man.
There we go.
2.5 years.
So pretty close to mine.
Huh?
Pretty close to me.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But like honestly, where I feel fortunate is that the way it's hard, like as you know, when you have young kids,
Yeah.
to do this shit. You know, like you have to have a very supportive like wife or husband or whatever it is. And,
or be a big piece of shit.
Yeah, like you could just be a big piece of shit, and man, it would make it much easier, honestly. Actually, yeah, when you think about it.
Yeah, like
but if you choose not to be a big piece of shit,
yeah.
then you need to have like a very supportive spouse. And like, lucky, what I'm grateful for is that I've been working at this theater for like 15 years, so I put in a lot of time, and I really put a lot of work into this, and so I have now a lot of flexibility in my job. So I'm able to do mics, you know, during the day and get those in. I can't do any mics from like, you know, anything from 5 to 10 p.m. I can't do. And those are when all the good mics happen, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the best mics. But I can't do those because I have to be with my kids. Like, we're doing homework, dinner, bath, bedtime, all that shit.
Yep.
And then now it's like even doing mics after 10 can be rough, you know?
Hell yeah.
So I don't do a lot of those. So most of the mics I do are like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, like, no, 3 and 4 o'clock. That's mostly when it happens. And then on certain days, I have a little more flexibility, so I could do like mics in the mid, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, like that. And that's basically how I do it. And like the shows, it can be challenging, but I just have to work with my wife and just be like, okay, that's a Friday night. I gotta be out of the house at like 7, and I just make it work like that. But it's tricky, dude. I don't know how, because like on the one hand, if you want to like make it as a comedian, you have to go on the road and do that at some point, you know? So right now, I don't even think I would want to do that. Luckily, I have no offers to do that.
Yeah.
You know, lucky for me.
And you're in the LA area.
Yeah. So that's a great thing about being in LA for sure.
Well, there's Ontario, there's Oxnard.
Yeah, you don't have to go that
Bakersfield.
far for sure. Like honestly, I'm doing a show in San Diego in September, like a back-to-back thing. That's the first time that's as far as I've ever gone. So I'm kind of excited about that. Weirdly, it's all clean comedy.
Really?
Like PG-13.
Can you say for who or no?
Oh no, it's not even like it's like Comedy Heights. Like they do shows like pretty consistently. It's called and I've never done shows there, but you can like essentially submit, you know. Okay. So I did some shows at Flappers, and I have done a lot more clean material.
Okay.
So I just submitted a set that was basically all PG-13. Just like I happened to do that. It wasn't like intentional with the intent of getting this. But so I submitted that. So, but that's like, they book it all the way out that far.
Damn.
Because they have everything slot like.
Who runs it? Is it?
I don't even know, dude.
Oh, okay.
I just like I was in San Diego briefly, and I met I did one open mic in San Diego. And let me tell you a little bit about San Diego. Okay. Because you go down there, actually, right?
A lot, yeah.
So
I know it very well.
There's kind of a cool like scene. Have you ever done any mics out there?
No, but I know Demetrius Jackson. He moved from San Diego out to Chicago.
Yeah.
And he was a San Diego mic, but so is Carl, and so is Sammy Cantu.
Oh yeah! Oh really? They're San Diego people.
Yeah.
I know Carl. Carl is like he's from San Diego, right?
Yeah.
So is Sammy.
Sammy's a Nasty Charger fan.
Oh okay. Yeah.
And he's from down there.
Okay. Yeah. No. So it's interesting. It's different, man. Like because so I was out there with we just took a trip. We were in San Diego for the weekend, and my wife was like, I want to check out a mic, and so she was cool. Okay, you could do one mic, you know. So I looked it up. And I found some spot, like it was like at a comedy club, and it was probably like 20 minutes outside of like downtown San Diego where we were staying. And it was cool, dude. Like everyone was super nice. It was chill.
Was the Comedy Store down there?
No, it wasn't at the Comedy Store. I forgot what the place is called, but it was like a club. It was like a real club.
There we go.
And it's like a free mic, and it's just a different vibe. The mic is like, after the mic, everyone wants to hang out and just like talk, and they go to the parking lot, and like it's a community. It's more like people know each other.
Yeah, that's what Demetrius told me too.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool. And then so one guy from that mic was like, "Oh, dude, you should hit up this spot. Like I do a lot of shows over there. Like I think they would put you up or whatever." So then that's how I found out about this place. But I didn't know it was clean until like I submitted, and I was like, oh shit, like PG-13 clean.
Okay.
And so for me, I've never done that, like a full clean set.
I think that'd be difficult for me.
Yeah, it's different for sure. But I've been kind of like going in that direction, not on purpose. I would just, like we were talking about earlier, like I really don't want to purposefully upset anybody. And so I started to kind of pull away from like kind of the over the top shit. Like I did a lot of black jokes.
A lot of Jewish
I
jokes.
did one too many black jokes, Jewish jokes. And so I started like kind of dial it back and just focus more. Like, and it kind of happened like a natural progression. Like I was saying, like when you first start doing comedy, it's like, oh wow, you could say whatever you want, and then you kind of realize you kind of can't really say whatever you want, and maybe you shouldn't be able to. Like, and then it's like, at what point are you really trying to, say something that's meaningful and worth listening to? And so I started trying to think about that more, and so actually my materials changed to start to be more about me. And I think that's what I was really doing when I really think about it. Like I was I didn't want to talk about myself. So I would just say, oh, well, here's some crazy shit. And like, everybody look at that,
Yeah.
And so I made it not about myself on purpose to like deflect, to not talk about myself. So I was kind of hiding behind that, So now I'm starting to little by little not do that. And so that's how that happened. But anyway, long story short, like San Diego, it's a very different vibe, and I think
more laid back.
Yeah, and there's something kind of cool about that too. So I think if you're out there and you get an opportunity, you should like check out some spots and like, because it's not too far and it could be cool. Like what I'm gonna do with this show, because it's like two nights, and so I'm gonna just go down there with my family. We're just gonna take a trip in San Diego. I'll do the shows at night, and then we'll spend the day, or whatever, just chill, So you can make it like a family kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, I love San Diego. San Diego is awesome. And then I actually take my family down to Tijuana a lot.
Okay, yeah. So like that's a perfect reason to like get out there. And then the Fourth Wall, they open up that spot in San Diego. So like,
yeah. I've been meaning to go down there.
Yeah, check it out, dude.
Yeah, it's been so busy. Have you checked it out yet? No,
I haven't. No. Like I honestly can't get out to San Diego that often. It's kind of like, oh, it's a special occasion. Let's all go down there.
Yeah.
But it's not something we do like all the time or regular. But it's not too far. But honestly, like speaking of like we were talking about like getting on the road. Like Bakersfield, I wanna check out that club, The Well. Have you ever been there?
No, I do know a guy. I think his name is Rudy.
Yeah.
He comes down to the Fourth Wall with his buddies every once in a while.
Oh, all the way from Bakersfield?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go that way.
They say they want.
Yeah.
they're very funny dudes. They come down and they say like, we want to come and bomb.
Yeah, really?
At the Fourth Wall.
Oh man.
And I'm like, oh, this is the place,
I mean, that's the thing though. Like you're saying, like in LA, like there is a lot of opportunity, but at the same time there's also a lot of like people, and so the opportunities, even though there are a lot, they're filled up, so it's not necessarily easy to like,
there's literally thousands of us
to get shows and do all that kind of stuff. So
maybe not thousands, but hundreds for sure,
maybe probably thousands, honestly.
Really?
Like now that I wouldn't be surprised. Like there's all these like little niche communities in LA of comics. Like it's weird, if you go to the West Side, it's like this whole people you've never even seen or heard of, and there's a lot of them. And then you go over there and go over there and go over there. We're just one little weird niche out here
in the valley.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Well, I guess I'll expand my horizons.
Yeah, but I know like you're trying to you got to take care of your family, you got to work, you got to do all that stuff. You'll figure it out, dude. You'll figure out that schedule to make it work, so that but it sounds like right now is like kind of a tumultuous time a little bit.
Unfortunately, like the need to pay my mortgage is
that's
greater than anything else.
No, of course, dude. It's not easy. I mean, you own a house in LA, nice place too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
So you're doing a lot of things right for sure.
Yeah,
man.
Mike thought so too, or Mike Sasson.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And before we wrap up in a little bit, not that there's a time limit, but I did want to ask about your new podcast with Sean. And, and with the whole crew.
Comedy fitness, that thing.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm out of both.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. I kind of, yes. No. So, I mean, it's an interesting thing. Like, that's another thing kind of related to what both of us, we have families, we have mortgages, like real stuff like that. So I was doing the Comedy Fitness podcast with Leroy and Chris Rubio and Brett. And that was cool. Like that was really Leroy and Chris's thing. And Leroy started at his spot, and basically we're just like riffing on reels and stuff like that, like viral videos. And I did like 14 or 15 episodes with them.
There we go.
It was like a weekly thing. We do it every Monday. But it's hard, dude, because you're just riffing mostly in real time. You're just like watching these videos. All right, like riff on this shit. And so we would like do clips and put it out like that. And we would do it live, which makes it even harder because there's shows already that are kind of like that. Like Tosh Point oh is a good example of that. Like that do that. But they have like a team of writers, and we're just like,
oh, really?
Yeah, we're just we're riffing like in real time, and you know. So anyway, it was actually a lot of work. It was like kind of nerve wracking.
All right, really?
Yeah, but I kind of just stopped doing it. I kind of pulled out because it was just too much time. Like I was also helping edit a lot of the clips, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's just a lot. And also, I started doing the podcast with Sean. And that was a ton of work because I edited everything.
Yes.
I did all the clips. I did all that stuff. And I really did it because I like Sean a lot. And I think he has like a really interesting story to tell.
Yeah.
And he needs like that platform.
Yeah.
Especially because when he's in Rhode Island, he doesn't have a comedy scene out there. Like he's kind of creating that. It's not like out here where he could do comedy all day, every day. So the idea was to like kind of launch it, you know? So when I was helping Sean launch his podcast, and it's like there's so many details, like, you know, like from like the theme song, and like I have a music studio, so I had to like record it and write a song.
There's you obviously you probably know that there's a website with a bunch of little clips.
Yeah. The reason I didn't want to do that is just because like you pay royalties on that, right? Like you subscribe to like legally use it. I don't want to deal with all that long term, you know. So I was just like, I'll just write something and record it because I have the means. So I did that, and I had like even like coming up with a logo and a title sequence, all these types of details I didn't think about. Setting up a YouTube channel, all that stuff. Anyway, so I was in the midst of all that, and it was like so much work. That's when I kind of stepped away from the comedy fitness live stream. And then once I finished the podcast, we did like 3 episodes and I did all the clips and stuff. I kind of realized that just how much work it was. And then Sean's in Rhode Island and he really wants to keep it going. And the idea was he was willing to like fly me out there so that we could keep it going, which would have been awesome. But it just kind of like, I can't really leave for 3 or 4 days like that when I have kids. So I kind of told him and we talked about it, and he's going to keep it going, but he found a spot and some people to work with. So he's going to basically just take over that podcast where he's going to have guests over there because he's very established, like in Rhode Island, obviously that's where he's from. And he has all these crazy connections and people he's been around, and
he's really charismatic too.
And so he's gonna bring them on to his show, and they're gonna keep the podcast going. But he's gonna have like, you know, people who were in the mob, all these like interesting stuff. So I'm happy for him. But the first 3 episodes that we did together, that I edited and did all that work for. What's cool about those episodes is that it kind of introduces the podcast. It's mostly about him. It's mostly about his life, and I'm just there kind of interviewing and helping him tell his story. We were thinking like originally that I would keep it going. Like I would maybe potentially go out to Rhode Island. We'd film a couple episodes, and then when he's back in LA, we do it. But it wouldn't make sense. Like especially for a podcast, you got to be consistent, right? And we wouldn't have been able to do that consistently. And he has so much like going on out there with his people that he could actually just keep it going. Like he's already found a spot, and he found someone to like help him edit and shoot everything.
Cool.
Yeah. Like, so he's going to keep running with it, but now, so I'm not doing any podcasts anymore. I'm out the game, baby.
Free agent.
Yeah. But it's cool. Like, I thought about like, honestly, podcasts are hard, like to actually run it, like to keep it.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It's a lot of work. So I commend you. And you said like you're 40 episodes in, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That's not easy, dude.
If you check us on YouTube, yeah. Look up on YouTube.
Yeah. I'll check you out, dude. Like I've been meaning to, honestly, like but I will for sure, you know, just to check out my episode, and that's all I'll look at. But no, I'm just kidding. Nah, because I know a lot of the people that have been on, so I actually want to check it out. Yeah. Like, but no, I've been so busy the last few months, and which is part of why like we haven't been able to do this. Yeah. Because I've been doing all this other stuff. But now that I'm like finally like, okay, that's off my plate now. Like I feel like I actually just want to focus more on comedy more than anything. But I'll for sure check out your podcast, dude, because I want to see, like, I know a lot of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to check them out. I want to see those episodes for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
But I want to check out the one you were talking about too, about your buddy, like Spam.
Oh, Spam? Yeah. He's a cool, very interesting fella.
Yeah, I feel like I talked a lot, dude. You got me drunk with this one Coors Light. That's
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
That's why usually when I invite my buddies or whatever, we'll work on something in the backyard and we'll be drinking these.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You
they're good
cool.
though. I'm surprised, man.
Dude, and people sleep on Coors Light.
Yeah,
Coors
like
Light.
it's always Bud Light, right? That's like the go-to.
It's disgusting.
Dude,
Bud
Coors Light, it's not bad, man.
Bud Light's just a piss break in a can.
Yeah, I haven't had Bud Light in a long time.
I personally don't like it. Like, because this podcast is sort of about beer. It's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
And I've had a few guys that they just talk about beer.
Yeah.
But where was I going with this?
Bud Light.
Cool. Yeah, Bud Light sucks.
Yeah.
At the end of the
You're
day.
going to say it right here.
Yeah.
Right now. Dude, you need to get a Coors Light sponsorship because people are sleeping on Coors, man.
Coors Light. Or I'll take Modelo. Modelo's.
Yeah, you'll take a Modelo sponsorship.
Yeah. They taste a lot better.
Yeah, man. Like they do. Like you'll be the first podcast. Like it's always like a UFC fighter or some shit.
It's like when Brock Lesnar beat Frank Mir.
I don't know the UFC that well. I know who Brock Lesnar is.
Look,
But
yeah. All right. So he beat another fighter at the end of the fight, he's like, "Man, I'm gonna go home." He's got the mic in front of him. Joe Rogan's interviewing him.
Yeah.
And he tells him like, "I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna drink a fucking Coors Light because fucking Bud Light doesn't pay me. Fuck them."
Nice, dude.
Yeah. Maybe afterwards I'll mount my wife. I don't know.
That was Brock Lesnar?
That was Brock Lesnar.
Oh, really? How long ago was that?
This is a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was like, it was like 2010 maybe.
That's a good interview right there.
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah. He had just beat that guy because that guy Frank Mir had been talking shit for months, and then Brock Lesnar didn't like that.
Yeah, you watch a lot of UFC?
Nah, not a lot. But I remember that specifically because that was iconic.
Yeah,
and it was the WWE in him coming out. You know.
Yeah.
He forgot that he can't be talking like that.
Yeah, mount my wife.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
You can look it up on YouTube. Like it's a funny ass fucking little clip.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Man. All right, dude. Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been another episode of Tall Boy Sunday.
Yeah.
You can find Mark on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Twitter.
Nah.
No.
I'm on Threads.
On Threads.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, fucking look me up. No one's gonna look me up. It's fine.
Hey, fuck it. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
And that's it.